Welcome back to Vista, LA. You may have heard about Homeboy Industries, created by Father Greg Boyle in 1988 to help at-risk youth, many formerly involved with gangs, redirect their lives.
Now, Homeboy Industries is celebrating 20 years and has even more to celebrate with a new facility north of downtown LA. The organization continues to offer hope to those who don't have it and to create a real sense of kinship in the community. In its new 21,000 square foot complex, Homeboy Industries continues its commitment to effect real change in the lives of individuals affiliated with gangs by offering them guidance and support.
It's given me a chance to focus and view things in a different way.
It's like a new beginning for me. I love it.
This program was created 20 years ago under the leadership, vision, and compassion of Father Greg Boyle.
I started to bury kids and people in the parish when I was pastor at Dolores Mission. I said, what can we do? So the first thing we did is we started a school, and that led to jobs, and so then we started our own business.
Creating jobs has been a focus since its inception. In fact, their first business, Homeboy Bakery, is still going strong today. But getting to the root of gang violence is the top priority. Homeboy now provides counseling, therapy, and educational training, but that only begins to scratch the surface. Here, former rivals work side by side in peace. The reason? Father Greg's approach.
It's about recognizing that hopeful kids don't join gangs. So if you could change that equation, suddenly you've changed everything. But gang-related homicides have been cut in half. And this place announces the message of kinship. We've discovered there is no us and them, there's just us.
When I came up here, Father Greg, he opened up his arms. And I've been here 15 months now.
27-year-old Eric Joshua joined a gang when he was just 12. Raised in a broken home, the gang became his family, and as a result, he spent the majority of his youth in and out of jail. Eric says he felt completely lost until Father Greg gave him an opportunity in the Homeboy Bakery division.
It was new to me because I didn't know how to cook, I didn't know how to bake.
Homeboy sent Eric to baking school at LA Trade Tech, where he earned a trade certificate, and now, for the first time in his life, he sees a future.
I love it. I just want to move up. This gave me a lot of hope. This is my new home right here.
3 years ago, Luis Rivera was looking for work with no success. He came to Homeboy to receive job-related services.
I started with the tattoo removal. A year after that, I got offered a job by Father Boyle, and I've been in the bakeries for 2 years already. I got a 5-man crew. I got my certificate also for health and safety. If it wasn't for here, I wouldn't be the changed person I am now, because, you know, they do care about you here.
All of the programs and services are free under one condition.
This is a rehab center. You know, it's like a gang rehab center, just like a drug rehab center. It's not for those who need help, it's only for those who want it. If you're engaged in gang activity, come back when you're ready.
Spending half his life in prison, 46-year-old Robert Ponce was ready to turn his life around.
I started when I was 11 years old. The gang I was brought up in, my father was from it and his father was from it. Did everything that was opposite of wanting to do right.
Today, with a fresh outlook on life, Robert has discovered a passion for baking.
That desire came in and I wanted to bake. I wanted to see people eat something and say, wow, that's good. The highest aspiration I have is to be a chef.
Another major business component to Homeboy Industries is Homegirl Cafe, run by former female gang members. Offering traditional Latino dishes with a contemporary twist, the eatery began a few years ago as a 26-seat cafe in Boyle Heights. Today, it is triple the size and business is booming.
My mom was on drugs, my dad was an alcoholic. It was hard growing up. When I told my story to one of the case managers here, and she was right away like, well, we have an opening at the cafe, do you want it? I was like, yes. So I've been here ever since, and I'm glad.
Candice Escalera is also taking parenting classes at Homeboy, which she says has had a positive effect on her and her 4 children. Even her children's grades have drastically improved. Her son recently won a citywide essay contest and met Mayor Villaraigosa after writing about how proud he is of his mother.
Everybody's got problems, and so that won't ever change. Nobody in this room is without them. But how we see them is really kind of the key thing.
Father Greg reveals that there has been one major challenge over the years.
To get employers willing to hire these folks. So we really have to get the private sector people to kind of say, I'm not asking that you transform your whole workforce, one slot, that's all, you know. And if enough employers started to do that, they'd discover, well, this guy's great, and he's eager, and he's, you know, he shows up every day. The minute you start to know people, you can't hang on to your misconception or your hatred.
Looking back 20 years, the cornerstone of Homeboy Industries is the power of change and how broken lives can be rehabilitated and restored.
I feel like air today, and I'm proud of myself today. I can look in the mirror and say that I know something about me.
It's taken me to a place where now I can say, you know, I'm finally here.
I'm most proud of how enemies have become friends. Now, does that always happen? Yes. Can I think of any exceptions? No. It happens here in the most gracious, extraordinary, unmistakable way.